Alright, we are here. The cows saw me, so I'll be hearing nothing but lip when I get back. That's okay. Mike said the tractor doesn't start, and I'm not going to argue with that. So step one is to check the battery. So you hear the cows? You should be able to hear the cows. They're mooing like there ain't no tomorrow. All right, we got 112.72. So my guess is it's not a battery problem. Now what I'm going to do is set this to min-max mode. Okay, it's in min-max mode. All right, I sped up the film to a 300x, 3 times as fast, and I'm checking all the connections around the tractor. The batteries, where the starter cable goes in, and none of that solved the problem. So what I did is I went and I grabbed my NOCO booster. You'll see here a little later, and then it will slow down, and you'll see how that the booster pack worked. I bought the one that was large enough to take care of all of the diesel engines that we got and anything else. Problem. Next is to put on the charger, which will kind of remove the battery out of circuit or add to it. This is the MF-155. It was the biggest one I could buy and would start all my diesels. Okay, power on. It's powered on and it's doing its thing. Let's see if there's an improvement. It's trying. So the problem is a connection. Powering it off. Okay, if you listen up ahead, you should hear the tractor running. I had a talk with Mike. I'm going to put the bale of hay on the back of this out to the cows right now. And then I'm going to park it and work on it most likely tomorrow morning. I know what I want to do. What I need to do is rework the start circuit, clean off the battery terminals on this, and tighten it down. Excuse me. All right, I sped the tape up and muted it again because there's just basically me putting out hay till the very end where you'll see all the cows. But what I did is basically check the voltage at the beginning. The battery appeared to be good. I went around and checked connections again because it's always a connection. And I hooked up the NOCO. I think it's a GBX 155. I'll have that so you can see exactly what it is. And it's also 1134 is when I was out there working on it. The seat's always wet. But be that as it may, it did start up once I hooked the boost pack up, which was increasing the voltage, or more importantly, increasing the capacity of the electrical system. And it you could hear the solenoid kicking the high ticks when it started. And indeed, that was it. I parked the tractor once I got done unloading the hay for the cows. And when I went to start it again, it started right up. So we got a connection problem. I'll show you that in another video because I'm going to work on it today, because I didn't want to, well, I just simply didn't get it done yesterday. We lost the heat in the house, so I was contending with that problem. So anyway, the thing is I'll draw up a little circuit diagram of how the starter works. I may actually have some pieces and parts so I can show you what those look like. But it's a real simple design. Yes, that's it. It's a real simple design. I'll show you how I did it. You can see right now the newer Massey Ferguson tractor my brother-in-law had ready to go do hay, which he was going to put out today. And of course, I did it for him once I got the tractor started, because I need to take it down to the metal barn where I'm going to be working on it. So that's it. You'll see at the very end the cows show up mooing away for the hay. The weather was cold, but not super cold, so I could function out there. All right, there you see the meter, and I put it in the Kubota for safekeeping. That's the KX040, and I got to bring down some other stuff so I can continue working with the excavator. I need to cull out some of the wood from where I pulled out the two stumps. All right, we're coming close to the end where you'll see the cows. So let me, nope, coming through the gate, you'll see the old, another one. A lot of parts are common with the 265 tractor. It's going to be on the left-hand side as we go. And you can see that, as well. And yes, they're old beat-up tractors, but I do love them because you know what? They still work. Incredibly, they work very, very well. So thanks for watching, and here comes the cows at the end.
There's Cool Cow right there. Zoom in for Cool Cow. There's Dorothea's cow right there. Yeah, you're late to market. Late to go on the Caribbean cruise line. You can see it's handling much more different. That barn back there, that's pre-World War II as well, and it has loose hay. It was before they had bales of hay.